Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going through my empties from spring 2022. There's a lot to talk about, so let's just get right into the video. Today I am not going to go in any particular order. I'm going to reach in and grab out whatever is on top. First product we have is the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Daily Cleanser, creamy formula, fragrance free. It's a mediocre creamy wash. I use this more so as a kind of shaving cream because I don't feel like it did a really great job at removing makeup or sunscreen, and it was just kind of a meh one. So this lasted for ages, and I can't say I'll be repurchasing. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like if you want a creamy cleanser from Neutrogena, go for the Hydro Boost fragrance free formula. I like that a lot more than this one. We have a product I finished off in the makeup tutorial I recorded right before this video, and that is my Morphe Continuous Makeup Setting Spray. I love this. I have a backup I need to grab. Really good, lightweight makeup setting spray that has such a beautiful fine mist. It doesn't add weight. It doesn't make the skin feel dry. It just extends your makeup, it extends your makeup wear. It makes everything look a little bit more polished and smooth when you're done. So highly recommend this and will continue to repurchase. I have my favorite body cleanser. This is the Bioderma Atoderm Ultra Nourishing Anti-Irritation Cleansing Oil. I have used this for years. It is a beautiful shaving oil. It is a beautiful body cleanser. If you're someone with dry, irritable skin, or you're someone who doesn't always like to use a body moisturizer, this is a very nourishing, hydrating step that won't strip your skin's barrier, and it will just leave everything feeling very nourished, and I love this. And we have backups in our hallway closet because we both love this and it's a good one. I have my, let me see if I can find the counterpart. Yes. We have the Drunk Elephant and Chris McMillan Coco Mino Glossing Shampoo and the Coco Mina Marula Cream Conditioner. These I had for at least a year. They were nice, they were extremely gentle, but I just found them really underwhelming and I wanted them to go by a lot quicker than they did. These were the shampoo and conditioner my husband and I took with us over the holiday season when we went to go visit my family for Christmas. These went with us this past vacation to the beach where they were finally finished. These are nice, they're very gentle. They're a little on the pricey side. Drunk Elephant is like a Sephora mid-range brand. I wouldn't repurchase these because I feel like you can get things at a better price that work just as well. So nice, won't repurchase. I have hair color. So I don't think I've ever talked about this before on my channel. I do color my hair regularly, and that is because I'm going gray. And as I've gotten older, my natural hair color has began to shift slightly warmer than what it was for the rest of my life. And I don't like that because I don't feel like overly warm hair really suits my undertone. So for a while I was using a mix of these two colors, and these are both by Joico from their Age Defy line. Joico is a hair professional brand. I do have my license, and even though I don't cut hair or color hair in a salon anymore, I still occasionally trim up my hair and I color my hair. So I was using a mix of these two colors, and I used a mix of 6 light beige brown and 8 medium natural blonde. Age Defy line is supposed to be best for covering grays. I found these worked really, really well when I used them with a 10 volume developer, because with with your developers, a 10 volume is generally one of the lower ones you'll find, and 10 volume is mostly for a deposit only color. And when I use this as a deposit only color, when I tried out different ratios, the 6 always overpowered the 8, and my hair came out looking really dark. So I started mixing them to where I did 3 parts level 8 and 1 part level 6 with a 20 volume developer, so that way I was gonna get 1 to 2 level of lift as I'm coloring my hair. That is where we ran into the issue. And hair looked really, really good for about 1, maybe 2 weeks. I am someone with more of an oily scalp, and I do like to cleanse and condition my hair daily. By around that week 2 mark, my hair would start pulling really, really warm. And when you are lifting hair, if you are not lifting it enough, you are gonna see the underlying base color. And with my natural hair color being about a level 6, I'm a little bit more on the neutral cool side, but level 6, the undertone is almost a coppery yellow color. So in order for me to get back to the color that is close to my natural color, I went through and I used a lightener, and I lightened my hair to about a level 9, which is going to be more of like a kind of lighter blonde color. And then I colored it on top with the mix I have now, which is a level, I believe I mixed a level 8 ash and a 6 neutral with this and a 10 volume developer. That way I canceled out the blonde, but now I have like a nice light brown, dark blonde, ashy color. So that is my hair color journey. Sunscreen. I have gone through a ton of sunscreen at the beach. So the first one I used up is my Banana Boat Simply Protect Sport SPF 50+. Really nice chemical sunscreen. Leaves a very shiny finish on the body, but wears really well, does well in water, does well for outdoor activities like when I mow my yard. So I like to be very hands-on with maintaining my yard and my plants. So love this for that. Also for body, I have one of my favorite body moisturizers. This is from the brand Eucerin. This is the Dry Itchy Skin Calming Cream. Soothes and helps prevent dry, itchy skin. Really nice one, a little bit richer, a little bit more viscous for kind of an all-over body moisturizer. I really like using this on arms and legs, parts of my body that are prone to being a little bit more dry, especially in the winter. Really, really love this. Ooh, for hair, we have one of my Minoxidil 5% Rogaine foam. Really, really like this. Go through this quite often. And topical Minoxidil is one of the approved ingredients for helping the treatment of pattern hair loss. I've been using this for over a year, not this bottle, but I've been using the Minoxidil 5% foam for over a year now. And I just posted a video where I did my roundup overview of my experience during my first 4 rounds of PRP. I feel like now you can really see things are starting to fill out. I can see things are filling out. I'm a little over 2 months post-treatment number 4, and especially out here in like the recession area here in the back of my head, things are filling out really well. So I am very, very happy. So if you want to know more about PRP, check out that video. I have my CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. One of my all-time favorite cleansers. I buy the big size because I can use this as a face wash, a hand wash, or a body wash. Talked about this, I feel like, ad nauseum on my channel, so won't bore you with the details, but really, really great cleanser for people with more normal to oily skin. An oddly similar cleanser to that, which I've also finished up, is the Dr. Sam's Flawless Cleanser. This is a very, very lovely, creamy gel cleanser. It does not come to a foam like the CeraVe, but the way they function, Dr. Sam's cleanser almost feels like the elegant older sibling of the CeraVe. I really, really enjoy this cleanser, but getting it here in Canada is a little difficult because Dr. Sam, they ship to the US and Canada through like different warehouses, I believe. So I can get this without a duty fee when I'm in the US. Whereas this one, I can go to my local drugstore, Walmart, or anywhere, Amazon even, and get this. This one, I believe, was around $30 US for 200 ml, and this is around 20 Canadian dollars for 562 ml. So a lot more bang for your buck with this one. Really enjoy this. Who knows, at some point, if I want to treat myself with a cleanser, I'll probably get one of these again. But for the time being, I will stick with my CeraVe cleanser because I love it. Also great for washing makeup brushes. a conditioner I do love. This is one from Attitude Natural Care Super Leaf Science. This is the Volume and Shine Conditioner with soy protein and cranberries. I really enjoy this. I picked this up for the first time, I believe, at Whole Foods. And then since then, they've began carrying it in my local drugstore. I can even find it at Walmart. And I just really enjoy this. I like this almost more than my Kerastase conditioner I'm currently using, and way more than the Drunk Elephant one. And this is like, I believe, around $12 here in Canada. Really nice one. Since it is a conditioner for volume, it doesn't weigh my hair down, and it leaves a nice bounce while really quenching any dryness from my topical minoxidil use or side effects of coloring. So love this. I have a product I was testing out, wasn't a huge fan. This is the Head & Shoulders Supreme Exfoliating Scalp Exfoliant. It was a scalp scrub. It was okay. I personally prefer the Philip B Sea Salt Scrub. That is way expensive, definitely a luxury product. And for me, a scalp scrub is something I don't need all the time. I'm like using different types of clarifying treatments. And for now, I feel like I'm just gonna stick to using a regular clarifying shampoo. And who knows, at some point I might try out another scalp scrub. But for me, this one was just a little underwhelming. The Dermalogy Skin Hydrating Mask. I, in all honesty, use this as a hydrating mask on my hands and my chest. This has a very strong, slightly floral lavendery scent, and it really irritates my cheeks. I had quite a stockpile of Dermalogica products that I got when I was still in aesthetic school, and I've been working my way through them, and this was one of the last of them. And I am just not a huge Dermalogica fan. I know a lot of my fellow estheticians love the brand. I don't, and they're expensive for what they are, so that's gone, will not repurchase. Skincare product I love, have repurchased, has been kind of nudged out of my routine for the time being. This is the Olay Regenerist Night Recovery Cream, fragrance free. I love this. I have been through at least a dozen of these over the years. Really enjoy this as my nighttime moisturizer. I was watching YouTube, heard someone talk about a new product, and then I picked up the Eucerin Urea Repair 5% Urea Moisturizer for dry skin. This has done wonders. This has been the only real change to my skincare routine, and I basically replaced this moisturizer with this at night. My skin has been so happy. Here in Canada, this ranges between $30 and $40 depending on where you find it, what the price point is. And this one from Eucerin ranges anywhere. I've seen it from like $9 on sale to $14.99 on Amazon. So half the price. Love this a little bit more than my Olay. I might try the Olay again just for nostalgia because it's been a great moisturizer, but I'm loving this and how my skin has just been responding. And I talk more about this in the video where I do this makeup. Okay, I have a handful of sunscreens. I have recently posted dedicated SPF review videos, and I've talked about all these, so quick rundown on my thoughts and feelings on each of these. The Neostrata Sheer Physical Protection SPF 50 PA4+, tinted sunscreen, really nice one. It gives your skin a natural matte finish. I enjoy this. This is my second or third bottle of this. It was my favorite. I have found ones I love a little bit more than this, so I don't see myself repurchasing this. But if you want to try a nice tinted sunscreen and you're someone with fair to light medium skin, a little bit cooler in your undertone, I would say try this. The Espoir Fresh Water Splash Sunscreen SPF 50+ with a PA of 4+. This is a sunscreen I took to the beach with me. I really enjoyed it when I reviewed it here, but the beach was a whole new circumstance of situations that I normally don't experience, and that's made me rethink a lot of my sunscreens. At the beach, at the pool, in humidity, being outside, doing a lot more physical activity, sweating a lot more, this really stung around the eyes. And then sometimes the fragrances, this had almost like a cucumbery floral scent. This would sometimes irritate my skin. I love the lightweight texture. I love the minor green tint this has, but I have other chemical sunscreens that I really enjoy, so I don't see myself repurchasing this, but if you don't mind chemical filters, you don't mind a little bit of fragrance, and you want something that lays really, really well under makeup, I would say try this. Another sunscreen I brought to the beach with me. This is my Skin Aqua by Rohto Mentholatum UV Super Moisture Gel SPF 50+ with a PA of 4+. Very, very similar to my experience with the Espoir. This is a gorgeous sunscreen, but when you're in the pool, it can sting the eyes. So my only downside with that, this one doesn't have any fragrance. It does have alcohol in it to help it set up, but not a big deal. Alcohol isn't a lot of product, and it's not gonna harm the skin. So I enjoy this. If I didn't have other sunscreens I love a little bit more, I would repurchase this. And if you're curious, I say try it out. I feel like anyone from dry to oily skin would really enjoy this. Sunscreen I love. It has fragrance, but I love it. It's so good. This is the Anessa, and Anessa is a Shiseido brand. This is the Anessa Ultimate Beauty Sunscreen. Outstanding UV protection. Radiant skin begins today. Perfect UV sunscreen skincare gel. SPF 50+ with a PA rating of 4+. This is a hybrid mineral chemical sunscreen. Really enjoy it. It does have a fragrance. If you get sweaty, it might sting the eyes, but it is a luminous dream under makeup. So highly recommend this. If you're on the oily side, you might find this a little shiny. I really enjoyed this under very matte foundations. Final sunscreen I have in the bag is the Curel. This is the Japanese Curel. This is the UV Protection Milk SPF 50+ PA 3+. This was an all mineral sunscreen. Really nice, lightweight. It was the winner of my mineral sunscreen video year before last, so 2021. And I still enjoy this, but there's other mineral sunscreens I like a little bit better, so I don't see myself repurchasing this. I have the INKEY List Salicylic Acid Cleanser. I don't really use a lot of hydroxy acid cleansers on my face. I love them for body, to give my body that little extra TLC that I give my skin with my leave-on products. I love using this on the body, so I would repurchase this. I've got some other ones I'm working through now. Really, really nice. Love the price point. I also have the Neutrogena Body Clear Body Wash. This does have salicylic acid. Works very, very similarly to the one by the INKEY List. This has a little bit more of a slip. It's a little bit thicker consistency. This does have fragrance. Doesn't bother me, especially in a rinse-off body product, but I like this. I've used this for, oh goodness, since I was 15, so over half my life I've used this, so I will probably have this in Empties again in the future. The Kose Softymo Speedy Cleansing Oil. I love this. This might be one of my all-time favorite holy grail cleansing oils. This definitely kind of stole the show from my Clinique Take the Day Off balm. I just really like this. I like the price point. A little goes a long way. And when I get through some of the other cleansing balms I have, I will repurchase this 100%. I have the Neogen Dermalogy Real Ferment Micro Essence 93% Microbiome Ferment Complex. This just really blew my socks off, for lack of the better words. I have heard so much about Neogen over the years, and specifically this product. So I tried it. I fell in love. I'm currently using an essence by the brand Haru Haru. It's their black rice ferment, and it's really nice. I like this more. When I get through the essences that I have now, I have the one I'm using, the Haru Haru, and I have one more in my backup. When those are gone, I will buy this again. This was a true joy to use. My skin just felt bright, plump, and just so fresh. I loved this so much. I have a bottle of Dior Nail Glow. I love this. This was for years the only thing I would ever use on my toes in the summer, and this is the second bottle or third bottle I've been through. I have another one now in my nail kind of storage area. I love this. It is essentially a clear, it looks like a translucent fuchsia in the bottle, but that fuchsia is like a color corrector. So it just makes the nails look brighter and fresher, and it's like an instant French manicure. I adore this and have repurchased. The L'Oreal Paris, I think this was the Revitalift Glycolic Acid Cleanser. It says fragrance-free, but it smells like spearmint gum. It was a basic glycolic acid cleanser. It was nice, won't repurchase. Apparently I'm putting deodorant in my empties now, but I have the Dove Advanced Care Invisible in Sheer Fresh and the Secret Clinical Strength Completely Clear with B5. They're both really nice. I think I have 4 or 5 of these as a backup. I really love this, and I use regular deodorant like this in combination with another deodorant, and I also use a benzoyl peroxide wash a few times a week in the underarm areas to help kill any bacteria. This is great for keeping me dry. This was great for keeping any type of unwanted fragrances or odors away. So I have replaced this with this, and I have backups of this. The Bioderma Sensibio Exfoliating Purifying Gel. Manual exfoliant. I go back and forth whether or not I like manual exfoliants before I shave for like face and neck. And now I'm using some different kind of leave-on skincare products to where I don't feel like I need this anymore. So I might repurchase this, I might not. We'll see in the future. I have a bottle of my, what is this? Acaleaf Triferotene Cream. This is a prescription retinoid for body. So I used to struggle a lot with body acne, especially like on the trunk area. And since using this, it has really cleared up. And now I'm almost in a maintenance phase where I want the skin on my body to have the same evenness as my face and my neck. So if I use an active on my face, I'm gonna use it on my body. So this is my body retinoid, and even with my prescription coverage, this is a little bit more expensive. Like the tretinoin for my face after insurance is around $4. With this after insurance, this is around $40. And if you look at the little conversion tag, like what it is before your insurance, I believe they say this is like around $300. So thank goodness for healthcare. I have an INKEY List Tranexamic Acid Night Treatment. I feel like I should have more of these in here. Tranexamic acid is a ingredient that is gained some popularity recently, but it's a great one that can be used to help with topical pigmentation from redness to discolorations like hyperpigmentation. Really love this, and I have 5 or 6 of these in my backup closet in here, and I have one in my washroom currently being used. I love this and have repurchased multiples. I have the Selfless by Hyram Mandelic Acid and Rice brand Gentle Exfoliating Serum. Underwhelming. The Dr. Sam's Flawless Moisturizer. I enjoyed this. It was a very basic moisturizer. There's no bells or whistles. It's a shea butter based moisturizer, but I have moisturizers I like just as much at a more cost-effective price. The Kerastase Short Mania Fixing Medium Hold Sculpting Paste. This has been discontinued for a while. It's a hair pomade, so I was a little flexible with how long I hung on to them. When I found that this was being discontinued, I bought a handful of these, and this was the last one, and I'm on the pursuit of finding like the best pomade for flexible hairstyling that still leaves the hair feeling natural, but gives it a little bit more control because my hair is very fine and it likes to fly away. I have a handful of beauty sponges because I don't like to use beauty sponges longer than they're intended to. They have a 3-month shelf life if you follow the directions, and I clean them after every use, and once a week I pop them in the washing in like a lingerie bag or a delicates bag and throw them in with towels. So after 3 months, they're pretty much ready to go. I have a serum from the brand It's Skin. This is a Korean beauty brand, and this is the Power 10 Formula Li Firefighter 10. This is a licorice root serum, really focused on calming down topical redness. I love this. I have backups. Will continue to repurchase because it makes my skin tone just look more even and more fresh. And since working these two together into my nighttime skincare routine, my overall skin tone just looks so much more clear, and I couldn't be happier. The Paula's Choice Booster Azelaic Acid 10% with licorice and salicylic acid. This for a long time was my azelaic acid product of choice. I really enjoy azelaic acid. It's just hard to get my hands on here in Canada. I have one of these left in my backup bin, but I'm trying out some different daytime exfoliating acids to figure out if I even want to keep using exfoliating acid during the daytime. So really enjoy this, but I think going forward in the future, I want to talk to my dermatologist about going back on just a plain prescription azelaic acid because I don't really need the salicylic acid in this product. From the INKEY list, it's mostly rubbed off. This was the CoQ10 serum. I use this in conjunction with moisturizers for my body, so especially my arms. CoQ10 is an antioxidant. It's found in the body, and this was nice. Not amazing, but also not expensive. So if you want a CoQ10 serum that isn't expensive, give this a try. I have a used up tube of the Kerasol Intensive Foot Repair Ointment. This is a urea based ointment for feet. Urea is a keratolytic, it can exfoliate, but this also has petrolatum. Does it have any other ingredients on here? So yeah, it's petrolatum, glycerin, urea, salicylic acid, basically, and a few other like mixing ingredients. This is, if you are someone with rough, cracked feet, your kind of nail bed area, like your cuticle line, it gets a little kind of mangled looking. This is wonderful. You can use it daily at first, but once you kind of have the basis going of it, use it once, twice a week as maintenance because this will help to smooth down calluses and dry skin. And we need a little bit of callus on the feet just to not blister and our feet hurt after the end of the day. So love this. I have multiples of these. I stock up every time I go back to the States. I have a Dior Prestige Le Micro Eye Serum. I have been through, this is my third one of these, I believe. Third or fourth. I think this is my third. I have one more in my backup, I think. And I don't know what it is. This worked well for me for years, but lately I found towards the end of this one, my eyes really started to burn and sting, and like I would get really red towards the outer corner of my eye. So I've not reached for my backup. I have this. I finished this towards the beginning of the spring season, shortly after I did my winter empties, and I don't know. I don't want to pass off my backup to someone else because this is an expensive serum. Who knows? I might see if it does anything with this new bottle I have, and if it doesn't, I'll use it. If not, I will clean it to the best of my ability and give it to a friend or family member. Okay, makeup. So first up, I have the Revlon Color Stay Prep and Protect Primer Base with Broad Spectrum SPF 34. I picked this up one year when I was in the States. It has titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, and octinoxate. It was a decent primer, not my favorite, and I think I ended up just throwing out about half of this because it expired, and since this does have chemical sunscreen filters, I don't like to play around with expiry dates. So I think I just ended up like getting rid of half the product because it expired. Foundation. This is shameful. This is an expensive foundation and possibly one of my least favorite foundations, and it is expired. So I'm getting rid of it. This is the La Mer, the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation, SPF 20. You can see mine is separated. It's just, I just didn't like it. The shade was off. I had shade Natural 12, which I think now La Mer uses a different numbering system. I really disliked this foundation. It just always felt very heavy. It didn't look like the foundation I have on today. This is the One to Chanel foundation. It was very disappointing for the, I believe it's like 120 or 150 here in Canada, and I bought it and I didn't see the hype. So we don't even have La Mer's color line here in Canada anymore for one reason or another, so definitely won't repurchase. I have the Dermalogy Flawless Crater Multi-Use Liquid Pigments. This has a 12-month shelf life. It has been closer to 24 months. It's pretty full, it's pretty separated. No matter how I use this, it always looked really hunky chunky on the skin, and no, it was a no. A very mangled looking bottle of the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter, and I had shade Light 2. I loved this product. I mean, I have done my best to scrape the sidewalls. I love this. It was one of the original kind of glow enhancing with a touch of coverage products, and this was a repurchase. This was my second bottle, and I found products I like better. So as of right now, this is a would not repurchase. I have a bottle of the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream. This is in shade Fair. I've got about a quarter left. This just expired. I had it too long. Shade Fair is too light, too yellow. It makes me look very sickly, so I just didn't use it. And then I have a product I don't think I've ever talked about on my channel. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer SPF 50+, and I had the shade Fair Light. I used it all, so I liked it. But I really did not notice a difference between the Bye Bye Foundation and the regular CC cream. Biggest difference is this was, I believe, only available at Ulta and the IT Cosmetics US website. This I could get here in Canada, and this one, Fair Light, was the best shade match for me, but it was still too dark, too kind of pinky orange. And recently, IT Cosmetics brought out the Your Skin But Better CC Nude Glow. This has stolen the show from IT Cosmetics for me. This is my IT Cosmetics complexion base of choice. I love it. And the shade Fair Beige is a home run for my skin tone. So really love this, my new favorite from IT Cosmetics. The Maybelline Great Lash Clear Gel, basic brow gel, and brow gels, they tend to last for a while, and I get rid of them when they get kind of cloggy, and it's okay. It doesn't really hold anything. It adds like a little bit of a shine to the brows, but I don't know. I've bought this on and off since I was in high school. It was the only makeup product I was allowed to use when I was in high school. So I've used this for, goodness, 15+ years, and I might repurchase in the future. Too Faced 24-hour shadow insurance. I believe this has been reformulated or repackaged. It's okay. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. It was just never my favorite primer, and I remember feeling relieved when I finished this because I could focus on using my one by Hourglass I really like. So not bad, not amazing. I have two mascaras. I have the CoverGirl Supersizers Fibers in the shade Brown, and the Rom&nd All Fix mascara in the shade, this is Ash. This was a longtime favorite, and the one I'm wearing today was a longtime favorite. And the one I have on today is the Maybelline, or the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Water Resistant. These two were my favorite mascaras for ages, and they're drugstore. They're affordable. And then I picked up this after I was encouraged to try out K-Beauty by some of my friends I've made here on YouTube. And I tried this mascara, and this mascara is just, it's everything for me. It's your lashes, but slightly thicker, longer, and this shade is like a mushroom brown that is just, it's so ideal. When I finish off my other mascaras, I think I've got another, I think I've got one or two more in my backup drawer. After I finish those, I'm going back to the Rom&nd All Time. This is just such a good mascara, and it doesn't smudge or transfer throughout the day. Actually, neither of the CoverGirls or the Rom&nd do. Like, my favorite mascaras are gonna look the same way they do in the morning. Two products from Refi. I purchased the Refi Brow Trio the moment it launched here in Canada on Sephora, because I believe, I don't remember what creator I heard, but they were saying like this trio of brow products was the best thing ever. The brow gel, it gave me like white crumbly bits around the perimeter of my brow, and it just looked very heavy and very waxy, and just, it was fussy to work with. And I wasn't a fan of that. And then the brow pomade. I bought the shade Light, and when I put this on my brows, my eyebrows look orange. Similar to the brow pencil. The brow pencil is easier to work with, and when I do a slightly warmer look, like when I'm doing like my spring series for my color analysis series, that was a great pencil to have on hand. And everything I've tried from the brand so far it's been a miss. I also have the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Pomade. This was a really nice clear brow gel. I still prefer my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter, and I think this was discontinued. The Dior Show Pump in Brow in the shade 11. I have no idea what color this is. This was really nice. I enjoyed it. There's just brow gels I like that are a little bit less expensive than this one. And I think this one also might have been phased out. The Benefit Roller Eyeliner in Brown. This is the liquid eyeliner that made me fall in love with liquid eyeliner again. This is such an easy liner. It has a nice nib on it. It's available in black. It's available in brown. And I was gonna repurchase this, and I was distracted in store by Stila, and I noticed they had a really beautiful gray. I love gray eyeliner, and I purchased this, and I love this more than this. So this has been replaced by the Stila All Day in the shade Alloy, which is what I have on now. The Creme Shop Whisk Me Away mascara. This was like a fiber mascara. It was very dry. It was a lot of nothing on the lashes, and I like kind of nothing mascaras that don't look like you're wearing mascara, but this was just meh. The Etude House Dr. Mascara Fixer Perfect Lash Volume Up Curl Fix Coating Fix. This is like a long hold priming shellacking base for your mascara. If you have issues with your mascara moving anywhere, going anywhere throughout the day, put this on. It's gonna be tricky to get your mascara off, but I find a lot of the Japanese and Korean eye makeup removers get this off no problem. Some of the Western ones that I've tried out, they struggle a little bit, but if you have issues with any mascara moving or smudging, give this a go. It makes mascara bulletproof. This one I love, so I wanted to try out the other iteration, which is what I'm using now. This is the Super Long Lash, and what I didn't know about this one, this is a fiber, so when you're using this, this does have little fiber suspended in a clear gel. Right now, I can't tell a difference. I bought 3 of these because I liked this one so much. In the future, I will get whichever one will ship faster because I order these off of Yes Style, and Yes Style, you'll normally see things like ships right away, ships 1 to 2 days, 21 days plus. I'll get whichever one ships quicker because I don't really notice a huge difference between the two. They're both great. And the last product is the Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Primer. When Becca was being phased out, I picked up a few of these, and this was the last one I had. It just got to a point where it's pretty dry, and Becca is no longer around, can't talk about the brand anymore, so there's other things I like better. Like today I'm trying out a new under eye primer, and I used it on this side. I didn't use it on this side, and this side wants to crease a tiny bit. This side is just smooth and perfect, and I really enjoy it. And that primer is the Jaclyn by Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Hydrating Under Eye Primer. Really smoothing, really just, it's nice. I even feel like this side looks smoother than this side, so this was nice. Alrighty, that was my empties from spring 2022. That was a lot of products, but I love going through products. I've been shopping a lot less so I can focus on using up what I already own, and making it through these empties is such a rewarding feeling. And I like being able to share my experiences with these products. So if you've been curious, maybe it will give you the nudge to try it out for yourself. So if you found this video helpful, enjoyable, entertaining, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and share it with a friend that you think you might enjoy it. I will see you all in the next video. Until then, I hope you're taking care of yourself wherever it is you are in the world, and I will see you later. Bye, y'all.